From an unexpected return of a famous villain with magical powers, to Anna failing as a queen, while Elsa falls in love with someone. If we take this a step further, there might be an evil aunt of Anna and Elsa in Frozen 3 trying to snatch their kingdom. What you just heard are some of the plots that could take the spotlight in Frozen 3. In this adventure, we're going to dive into these plots and get to know the arguments backing them up, as it's a done deal that this movie is already in the works, and it's just a matter of time before it hits the screens. Let's kick things off with a plot that is controversial but has a good shot at taking the lead in Frozen 3. It's all about Anna dealing with some serious issues while she's ruling her kingdom, while Elsa is out there enjoying her freedom and falling for an awesome girl. Though it might seem far-fetched, it's one of the most talked about plots for this new story, considering what we saw in the second movie. Let's dive into the problems Anna might face first. It's believed that the new queen won't handle all the pressure well. Being the absolute authority means she's gotta rule, legislate, deliver justice, and keep treaties with the other kingdoms, all under the huge pressure of not messing up, cause any slip could lead to a situation endangering her people or her reign. With all of this on her plate, she'll probably get fed up. Not only would she have these issues on her shoulders, but her potential wedding would also be a mess, considering she got engaged to Kristoff at the end of the second movie. Remember, Anna's all about freedom, fun, and adventures with her sister Olaf and Chris. Being queen and dealing with all these problems would make her feel stuck in a place full of unhappiness. That's where the twist comes in. Anna will make a mistake, causing a problem with serious consequences for the kingdom, or a villain might show up wanting to overthrow Anna from her rule. Now let's talk about what Elsa might be going through at the same time. According to the rumor mill, Elsa would be living a wonderful life, enjoying her freedom with no strings attached, and no worries about kingdom matters since it's not her responsibility. Living alongside the people of Northuldra, her connection to her Northuldran roots will grow stronger, revealing hidden aspects of her own identity and legacy. Northuldra is all about the elements, and by introducing Elsa as the fifth element in this setting, it opens the door to endless possibilities and discoveries. There's a chance that, as she delves deeper into the culture, she might uncover family ties or ancestral connections she never knew existed. However, the most interesting part is that Elsa might find true love. The likelihood of this becoming canon is 40% or more, and right now you'll find the arguments. From the first movie, there were whispers that Elsa has certain attitudes that suggest she's attracted to the female gender. When the second movie dropped, this rumor gained traction because she met this girl named Honey Marin, and they share a certain behavior and chemistry that we've never seen in Elsa. This has led people to think that Marin will be Elsa's girlfriend. What's even more astounding is that this idea isn't too far-fetched, given that Disney has recently become a bit more flexible with these kinds of themes and has created content with characters openly belonging to the LGBT+ community, even though it's still a sensitive topic for some of the society. It's worth noting that these projects haven't been as successful, so there's a good chance Disney wants to create something viral that breaks the internet and decides that our goddess Elsa should have a girlfriend. Tell me, do you think that Elsa should have a girlfriend? Drop a heart and like the video if you're on board, but if you disagree, throw in an X or comment no. Wait, don't leave just yet! The good stuff is starting because this next plot is more controversial. I might even have to hold back a bit since it's something that really ticks me off. And the third plot is even more controversial and creates a world full of theories, so continue to accompany me on this adventure. It seems that Prince Hans is making his grand comeback in this tale. Yes, Hans, that guy with the superficial charm and hidden motives who many people call boyfriend. Well, your boyfriend is coming back to bother Anna and Elsa. Now I'll tell you how his return will be. First off, we have the references to him that Disney purposely places, and through some of them, we get a glimpse of the current situation he's in. We've seen him in different Disney animated shorts like Frozen Fever and Once Upon a Studio. In this last one, the girls didn't let him appear in the photo for Disney's 100 years. Through these short films, we've seen that the island where Hans belongs is serving his sentence in a prison with little to no security, giving him a considerable advantage in any escape attempt. We don't exactly know how long Hans will remain isolated on his island. However, being the cunning prince we know him to be, it's highly likely that he's already planning a way to escape! escape! Calm down, Ciara. Breathe in and out. Okay, let's continue with the video. What makes this situation intriguing is that we're talking about Frozen, a world where magic plays a fundamental role. Now, imagine for a moment that Hans, in desperation, teams up with characters wielding dark forces. It would be an alliance as dangerous as it is fascinating, and would show us a completely different side of the former prince. If we take this idea a step further, we could consider the possibility that Hans acquires magical powers that would be more potent than Elsa's, posing an unstoppable threat capable of challenging even Elsa's powers. This would put the people of Arendelle and Northuldra in serious danger. All these arguments make this plot a good candidate for being chosen for the grand return of this clown in Frozen 3. I think Dominic Toretto is going to hate this last plot with all his heart. And he's right, because it involves family, specifically an aunt. Not many know about the existence of a live-action series called Once Upon a Time, Frozen. It's a non-canonical series based on the Disney universe, combined with the real world. In this series, they presented a story that we didn't know, like the fact that the girls have a distant relative named Ingrid, who is Anna and Elsa's aunt. She is the sister of Queen Iduna. Yes, you heard it right. That blonde woman is the girl's aunt. However, before you say, Auntie, give us your blessing because we love you so much. I love your idea, but unfortunately, Aunt Ingrid is evil. The possible inclusion of this woman in Frozen 3 would add a super interesting element to the plot, although realistically, there are few chances that this would come to fruition. On the other hand, there is a strong and wild speculation indicating that Disney has already given the green light to this idea. They based this on the fact that Frozen 2 was inspired a little bit by the action series. In the third season, the sisters find their mother's journal, then Grandpappy mentions a place where they could find answers, so they embark on an adventure. Precisely what was mentioned is the event that happened in Frozen 2. Once Upon a Time premiered in 2013, and Frozen 2 in 2019. It is obvious that the movie was inspired by the series, or it could be something bigger like the series hiding plots that could happen in the future of Disney Frozen animated movies. In addition to the above, there is a canonical hint of a family member with magical powers in Disney Frozen. Do you remember when Anna has the accident in the first movie and King Agnar knows where to go to heal his daughter, even has it recorded in a book, a similar event that happened a long time ago? This clearly indicates that in the Disney Frozen universe, there is an Aunt Ingrid or a relative of Agnar who had ice powers and accidentally harmed someone. This leaves the expectation that such a character will come to light in Frozen 3, and this character could be Ingrid. Stay a little longer, because right now, we will get to know Ingrid from the series better. Once Upon a Time says that Ingrid at one point in her life was heir to the throne for being the eldest, but an event with her sister happened which I won't mention because I could be punished by YouTube. This difficult situation led her to reveal her ice powers. That's right! It happened just like Elsa in the animated movie. However, her desire to be loved and accepted leads her to make extreme decisions and actions, becoming an antagonist. Ingrid has a painful past that has marked her deeply, and her search for connection and power leads her to confront the inhabitants of Storybrooke. Regarding her relationship with Anna and Elsa, it is complex and full of conflicts, but also of emotional moments that explore family love and redemption. And those are the reasons why that lady could be the villain in Frozen 3. Feel free to drop your thoughts on the crazy stuff I just said. Shout out to everyone who vibed with our video! On the screen, a little video treat is gonna pop up where we talk about lots of cool stuff from Miraculous Ladybug that you'll probably dig. Catch you in the next adventure!